Hello everyone, welcome to Steno Aspirants. I am Akshay and I am going to dictate you Rajasthan High Court judgment containing 720 words at the speed of 90 words per minute. The dictation will be non-stop and will fluctuate between the speed of 85 to 95 words per minute. So get ready, 3 seconds. Start. For the regions mentioned in the application is allowed and leave is granted to the applicant Rameshwar Prasad Sharma to file appeal. There is delay of 250 days in filing of DB Special Appeal Civil number 13/2019. In view of the fact that DB Civil Special Appeal Civil number 22/2018 has been filed against order dated 8/8/2018, which is also under challenge in appeal number 13/2019, we deem it appropriate to condone the delay. Accordingly, delay in filing of appeal number 13/2019 is condoned and application filed under section 5 of the Limitation Act in appeal number 13/2019 is allowed. By this common judgment, both the appeals are being disposed of as they arise out of the same order dated 8/8/2018 passed by the learned single judge in SB Civil Writ Petition number 1003/2018. Respondents writ petitioners Nand Kishore Gupta and Mrs. Usha Khandelwal had borrowed loan from Appellant Bank of Maharashtra. They were served with notice under sections 13(2) and 13(4) of the Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Assets and Enforcement of Security Interest Act 2002, hereinafter referred to as the SARFAESI Act, against which they preferred an application before the Debt Recovery Tribunal Jaipur, hereinafter referred to as the DRT, wherein notices were issued and the next date fixed was 2/2/2018. While regular sitting and hearing of the DRT was not taking place, the bank issued advertisement for auction of the property on 30/1/2018, which was prior to the next date of hearing before the DRT. In such circumstances, the respondents writ petitioners Nand Kishore Gupta and Mrs. Usha Khandelwal filed SB Civil Writ Petition number 2033/2018 seeking protective umbrella and praying for quashing of demand notice issued under section 13(2) of the SARFAESI Act, as also possession notice issued under section 13(4) of the SARFAESI Act. Sale notice was also challenged and prayer was made for quashing the same. Other ancillary reliefs were also sought in the writ petition. The writ petition was finally disposed of wide order dated 25/1/2018 with certain directions. However, despite there being an order of protection, the sale was confirmed and delivery of possession had also taken place, which led to filing of contempt petition SB Civil Contempt Petition number 1003/2018 against the appellant bank officials in DB Civil Special Appeal (Civil number 22 2018). After notice reply was filed and the allegation of willful disobedience of the order of the court was denied mainly on the plea and defense that order dated 25/1/2018 passed in writ petition related to a notice for auction of writ petitioners property under the SARFAESI Act on 30/1/2018, which was however abandoned, and thereafter a fresh notice was issued for holding auction on 28/2/2018, which was brought to its logical conclusion. It was also pleaded that order of the court passed on 25/1/2018 protected the writ petitioners till hearing of the stay application. The case was taken up by the DRT on subsequent dates of hearing, but no interim order was passed in favor of the writ petitioners. Therefore, the officials proceeded with the auction, which was scheduled on 28/2/2018, which eventually led to confirmation of auction sale on 26/4/2018. However, learned single judge, while hearing contempt petition, was not satisfied with the explanation offered by the contemners, and it was held that order dated 25/1/2018 was willfully disobeyed, and the contemners, fully aware of the nature and scope of order dated 25/1/2018, floated the same. Learned single judge accordingly held the contemners guilty of contempt of the court. Learned single judge also held that as the confirmation of sale on 26/4/2018 and issuance of sale certificate were in violation of order dated 25/1/2018, therefore all such acts and proceedings were void. Direction was also issued to take back possession of the property of the writ petitioners by resort to all legal proceedings as may be available. On the aspect of punishment, learned single judge observed that that issue can be adjudged subsequently, taking into consideration the submissions of counsel for the parties that the dispute between the writ petitioners and Bank of Maharashtra is capable of being amicably resolved, and an attempt to do so is underway. Stop over.